at FancyReba.com. I'm Michael Collins. Today is Thursday, March 13th, and this is your FancyReba.com webcast. We're joined today by my good friend Claudia. Hello, Claudia. How are you today?
I'm great. It's good to be here.
And Claudia and I were actually at dinner last night, and we were talking about Reba, if you can believe it. And Claudia, you have never heard a Reba McEntire song.
It's unbelievable, but I haven't. I've never heard a Reba song.
And we've known each other for what, over a year? And I mean, if you look around this apartment, it's kind of obvious that I love Reba McEntire, and the fact that you've never heard a Reba song,
it's unbelievable.
It was kind of shocking to me.
It's very shocking. Yeah, I've never heard a Reba song, but I did hear a story involving you and a Reba song in a homeless land, which I would be interested to hear.
It's true. Last year, it was our freshman year, and we, Sam, Emily, Chelsea, and I, we were walking, by the Prudential Center, and I was singing the Reba song, I'll Be, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with, and I was getting to the part where it's like, I'll be the sun when your heart's filled with rain, and all of a sudden this guy behind me starts yelling, shut up, shut up, shut up, I can't stand this anymore, and I was like, my first reaction was like, okay, everybody's a critic, because to be honest with you, I can't really sing. It doesn't stop me from doing it, but I can't really do it that well. And everyone was really freaked out by like, oh my God, this guy's like yelling at Mike. And it turned out he was yelling because he hated George Bush, but it was still kind of, it was intense. And I didn't sing that song for the rest of the day. I sung other songs, but not that particular song. But it was a pretty unique experience. But Claudia and I were actually talking last night at dinner, and we were talking about how she's never heard a Reba song. And I said, we're familiar with so many Reba songs, us fans, her classics like Fancy, Is There Life Out There? And I thought we should get someone's first reactions to those songs. So what we're going to do today is, Claudia's going to be kind of like a little experiment. I'm going to play some of Reba's most popular songs, and we're going to kind of get your first reaction to it. And the first song we're going to do is a Reba classic. It's her signature song. I'm talking of no other song except Fancy. We're going to play Fancy. Maybe we'll even show you the video. And we're going to come back, and we're going to get Claudia's kind of first reaction to it. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So you know what? We're going to take a break. I'm going to play Claudia Fancy. When we get back, we're going to get her first reaction. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, and we are back. I just played for Claudia the song Fancy. Claudia, I don't want to kind of taint your opinion of the song, kind of jump right in. What did you think of the song?
I liked the song a lot. I did. I thought musically and melodically, it was very good. It grabs you right away, and lyrically, it tells quite a story.
To say the least.
To say the least. It's a good story. It's entertaining, and also, I think, thoughtful, but it's also a little unsettling.
Yeah.
Her mother sells her into prostitution. When you kind of realize what's happening, you're a little taken aback, but...
I know, I remember when I first personally heard the song, I was like, oh God, is this another song about another, downtrodden family trying to make it? And all of a sudden, I don't know about you, but all of a sudden I heard about a red dress, and I was like, little warning bells started going off in my head, and I was like, what's all this about? And, by the end of the song, I was kind of like, what did I just kind of hear? Did you kind of have a similar...
Yeah, the ending is surprising to me because she seems to sympathize with her mother, and you were saying, almost embrace what happened. And,
yeah, she does.
And it's a little frustrating because I don't think I would be so sympathetic to a parent who sells their child into prostitution. But.
I know, you hit the nail kind of right on the head. You say, she kind of embraces it. She is like, well, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but it got me to where I am today. Now I have an elegant Georgia mansion and a New York townhouse flat.
The ends justify the means.
I know, and that's, kind of shocking to me. And I think one of the reasons the song is so powerful, because did you really expect that kind of an ending at all?
You don't expect it. It's definitely a surprise. It unravels as you listen to it.
I know, it really does, and it's such a visual song. I showed you the video as well, and I mean, how do you think they did with the video?
The video's great. It's great. I think it's how I imagine it. It fits well.
I know the song itself is such like a visually loaded song that I don't think they really needed to kind of think too hard about how to make this video because I mean anyone who's seen the video knows that it's
very true to the song.
I know it is.
True to the story.
And Reba's songs entertain and educate, but they also inspire as well. And this next song I'm going to play for you is a song called Is There Life Out There? It's another classic Reba, and I'm going to play it for you right now, show you the video, and we're going to come back and we're going to see kind of what Claudia thinks of Is There Life Out There? So stay tuned, we're going to be right back. And we are back. I just played for Claudia the video to Is There Life Out There, a Reba classic from the early 90s. What did you think?
Also a very good song. I liked how, with the video at least, there's a story integrated into it. That was really interesting. And it's an inspiring story, certainly. And I think it gives an important message of working hard to better yourself. There's one scene where she's sitting in the classroom. She comes in a bit late. And behind the teacher, the professor, it says the American Dream on the blackboard. And I think that kind of alludes to the fact that she's pursuing her dream, which is an important message.
I think, I really couldn't have said it better myself. It is such an inspiring song, and on CMT Giants, they did a tribute to Reba where, all these big artists, like Faith Hill, Winona Judd, and, so many others, Leanne Rimes, they went and they sang Reba's songs, in tribute to her. And when Winona sang this song, Is There Life Out There, behind her on the screen, there were stories that, Reba inspired me to, go become a teacher. Reba inspired me to, go, get my license to be an X-ray technician, stuff like that. And, the song is so inspiring, that, this mother is kind of juggling, a career, a family, trying to get a, college education, and, it is a very inspiring song. And, did you have any, what other thoughts came to your mind when you were watching it? In terms of the video and the song itself?
Well, the song was fun, it was entertaining, and I also think, though, the song kind of taught me something about Reba as an artist, because music is a tool for inspiring people and conveying important messages to the public, and a lot of artists don't take that responsibility seriously and don't do anything with it. So I thought that, that makes the song better. It makes Reba a more important artist, aside from just the fact that the music sounds good and it's enjoyable to listen to.
I know, and that's an important thing too, because you see this a lot with Reba, and when I'm sure you're going to start listening to more Reba.
Of course.
And Reba isn't one of those artists that, there's so many of these like novelty kind of songs on the radio that, don't really mean anything and are kind of just all fluff, and, they're fun and they're entertaining to listen to, but Reba always stays true, and she picks songs that, kind of hit it, and, they kind of inspire you, and they kind of tell an important story, and they kind of give an important message, and when you're done listening to them, you kind of walk away from that song having learned something, that whether it's, I can do whatever I want to do, or I'm stronger, now for what I've learned in the past, and it's an important thing, and I think it's one of the reasons, Reba's been able to survive for so long as an artist, because she doesn't rely on those kind of tired old parodies and all those, old kind of melodies.
Yeah, I think in general, making really genuine songs like that, recording those songs, is what makes a music legend. I think that has a lot to do with it.
I think you did a great job with that song. You kind of hit it right on the head, and in terms of what you got from it, and I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did.
This next song I'm going to play for you is, when I saw Reba in the Mohegan Sun this past summer, she said that this is one of her favorite up-tempo songs. It's a song called I'd Rather Ride Around With You. It's another big story song, but it's a really fun song. So we're going to play that video for you, and then we're going to come back and kind of see what you thought of it.
Okay.
So we'll be right back after Claudia listens to I'd Rather Ride Around With You.